Welcome back to Holistic Healing by Tiamat. Today we are here to find out for you guys what is coming up in July. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and we will get straight into this reading, babies. Find out what's coming up next. Okay, so first of all, we have a guided meditation. We're going to clear out all negative energy. Okay, we will get into the guided meditation now. Thank you. So, as you get ready for today's guided meditation, I want you to clear your mind of any and all limiting beliefs. Taking a deep breath in and out now. So, sitting down in a relaxed and comfortable upright position, I want you to take a deep breath in for 4 seconds and hold for 4 seconds, and then take a deep breath out for 8 seconds. You ground yourself into Mother Earth. I want you to now feel roots start to trickle down from your toes, from your feet, into the earth below you. Taking a deep breath in, I want you to draw up this healing energy as you ground your feet down deeper, feeling your roots going all the way into the core of Mother Earth. As you close your eyes now, letting go of any and all pain and stress. Letting go of all of the day's worries. Now, as you absorb the healing energy from Mother Earth, got a message. So now you have healed your roots. I want you to allow your heart to open naturally. As you allow yourself to open up fully to what is coming in store in this reading today. I want you to feel a sense of pride in yourself, as you know now that by watching this reading you are clearing away all darkness from within your life. This is a time now to be joyous. This is time to really enjoy your life. that goals are achieved and visions are manifested. This is Holistic Healing by Tiamat. Okay, so we are now ready for the pick a card portion. Okay, so the first pile, I'm going to be back in one moment. Okay, so the first part we're going to get into is the pick a card selection. Welcome back to the pick a picture selection part of today's reading. I know, I always keep it fresh and interesting for you guys. Thank you very much. So, we are going to be picking a picture based off of one of the images of the vegetable garden in my book. So, we are first going to the image of Swiss chard. If you like the image of Swiss chard, this is pile number 1. Oh. If you like the picture of these squashes, this is pile number 2. So the squashes is pile number 2. Pile number 3 is artichoke hearts. Ooh. If you want to choose pile number 3, it is artichoke hearts. What a gorgeous image. I really love that image. Wow. Ta-da! Pile number 4 is this sweet corn plant. So if you want to pick pile number 4 with the sweet corn plant, you can check out your timestamp down below. I will see you there. Now pile number 5 here is this beautiful flower garden. So if you are, so pile number 1, if you picked the beautiful Swiss chard plant, this is your reading. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. This is all about what is coming up in July for you guys. I'm going to make this as in-depth as possible. The first part of today's reading, we are going to be talking about just general energy. So let's find out generally what is coming up. Okay, so July with the Knight of Cups card coming up is going to be a time for you guys to really reflect upon the things in life actually that have led you to this state of balance that you are in right now, because the Knight of Cups card is a card of not just internal resolutions, but it is a card of being able to face your own truth and being able to admit your own truth to other people. This is a card of emotional balance and stability, and it is a card that speaks about being mature. Once you have this card in your reading, it's actually important to allow yourself to be a bit more open-hearted during this season, because the Knight of Cups is an energy that can be quite guarded, and actually the best way to proceed forwards when you do feel like you have got a lot of heartache and a lot of pain is to open your heart to new experiences, new things in your life that are these things that are bringing you more emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. the type of things that are causing you to reevaluate your life. Because of this, you may feel at times like you are living a very happy life, and you may feel overcome with emotions at times. You may even find yourself crying with happiness. Now, it's important for you to be able to ground yourself during this time. So if you do find yourself in any of the above situations in the mentioned situations previously, it's actually crucial for you to be able to manifest a dream that is going to cause you to be more calm, because you may find that all of these bubbling emotions that you have had coming up in the past that caused you to be guarded are now actually helping you to heal yourself for the future. So if you had PTSD, actually now you're able to heal from that and protect yourself in the future. Now, if you haven't already, I would recommend you to grab some Angel Aura Quartz for July, because this is your stone that is being recommended as the crystal of healing and angelic abundance for you. This is going to help you to clean out your aura, so that if you feel like you are stuck in a stagnant situation, or that things are not manifesting for you, that you are able to manifest them in a better way, in a more high vibrational fashion, rather than feeling like you've got to ask other people for support or advice. You're going to be able to manifest things without the need to do that. That's not saying you're going to be blocking off your throat chakra in any way, but in fact you're going to be healing your throat chakra. So that's pretty interesting energy. That is pretty interesting. But I can see that actually Cancerian season is going to be a really good season for you, because you're going to be feeling like you have got enough support around you to be able to manifest your goals, and to be able to realise that you don't have to struggle and you don't have to suffer anymore. The world is an abundant place. The world is a beautiful place, and the world is waiting for you to farm it. I know that might sound like a strange thing to say, but who am I to tell you to build a homestead or to do whatever it is that you want to do? But you don't have to take from other people. All you need to do in life is actually realise that the universe has your back. The universe is there for you, and the divine wants to support you through all of the times that you are going through now, and that you will go through in the future. Don't ever feel like you're alone, because you're not. Whether you are a member of the spiritual community or not, it does not matter, because you are being called to give more life force to other people, because that way the universe will be able to create more life force to give back to you. If you are already a member of my channels, you will know that it does not take anything from you to give to other people. Now, that's not saying, oh yeah, you need to make yourself broke from trying to give things to other people. That's not what I'm saying at all whatsoever. What I'm saying is, if you have too much in the world, if there is something that you do not need, there is no reason for you to hold on to it. And that might sound a bit airy-fairy of me, but again, we know on this channel that you do not lose anything from giving to other people. But I'm seeing that, what the hell, when I'm trying to raise a rainforest and there are actual mosquitoes. Anyway, I guess we done it, guys. I guess we created Eden. So once you stand up for what it is you believe in the most, and the people that you love the most, it's going to bring you to a point in life where you start to see that actually although you may feel like at times in your life you need to have or hold on to more than what you have right now, the divine has already given you and gifted you with everything that you need for your own success. So now let's grab another card to find out what is going to come up towards the end generally. Okay, towards the end of this month, generally towards the end of July, I can see it's going to be quite a quiet month for you guys, where you're going to be feeling like you are taking your own steps towards success. You're going to be leading others in a way that may feel a bit new to you, or it may seem a little bit unfamiliar. But I can see that you're going to be helping other people who are in need of your help, as well as making sure that you are protecting your own energy. So you're going to be taking time. What? You're going to be taking the time needed to just really fully relax. And because of that, you're going to find that this time is going to lead you towards finding more clarity and abundance for yourself in the future. Again, making sure that you're protecting your own energy and other people around you is going to help you to be the person that is seen as the leader, that is responsible for manifesting new bright beginnings for yourself. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. So again, I am sure that you're going to be really chilling out by the end of the month. But for now, you're just being called to do what you do best and to just chill out. Okay, so now we're going to find out what is coming up in your financial security. So let's find out for you guys what is coming up in your life for your financial prosperity. I want to see what's coming up in your financial success. Ooh, these are special cards. So this is the first time I've ever used these cards. And it's going dark outside now, so I'm chilling. Anyway, these cards are brand new, and I wanted to show you, with these cards, your financial future. Let's find out, shall we? Wow, these are very special. Wow, look at these. Wow. You can only get these in my community. I've checked everywhere else. Wow, look at these. So, let's find out what's coming up in your financial prosperity. So, now I want to find out for you guys what is coming up in your financial abundance and prosperity when it comes to the month of July. Okay, so the month of July for you guys. Please, Spirit. Okay, so the month of July is going to be filled with opportunities for you to spread good news. And because of this good news that you are receiving, you're going to be finding that you are actually able to celebrate with other people. And again, this is going to cause you to be in a energy of being very truthful and of celebrating because of this. Okay, so actually when it comes to your financial abundance, I can see that you're probably going to be so abundant when it comes to your career. You're going to need to clear out and cleanse your life ready for your next cycle. Rather than worrying about, maybe in the past you may have worried about how your next amount of money was going to come, rather than worrying about how your next amount of money is going to come, I can see you're worrying about how you are going to be able to spend it, because you have no idea exactly what you're going to be able to spend it on, and you don't want too much cash laying around, or you don't want too much money in your bank. So the Page of Swords was your financial energy. Let's find out now what is coming up in your love for you guys. What? I'm doing a love life one, of course. Let's find out what's coming up in your love life. Whew, okay, this is pretty exciting. So yeah, you are being called to just remember. The final take home from the career part of the reading is to just remember not to be greedy, not to take more than you deserve, and to share with other people. Because Cancerian season is all about helping other people when they need help, and about being able to look after ourselves and being able to sort of have like a revenge glow up and be like, bam, look, I told you I could do it all along. That's what my lovely Cancer collective is so good at. But this isn't really a reading that is aimed at any collectives today. This is just a general energy reading. If you feel like you do need more money than other people because you have certain needs that need to be met, don't feel like you are being selfish or you're being greedy for meeting those. Just budget yourself and work out how you're going to be able to afford it and spend your money. Don't try and make yourself live a horrible life just to make other people feel. So yeah, don't feel like you have to live your life in any specific way, because there are going to be so many people out there so many times in your life that are trying to tell you how to live your life. They're trying to tell you how to be a certain way, but you know what? These people are likely karmic haters. That's all I've got to say to that. Okay, let's now find out about your love life. Okay. So, let's just clear our energy now. So now we're going to find out what is coming up in love. Let's find out what's coming up in your love life. So you are making progress. You're not where you want to be yet. And the divine wants you to know that the reason why you are not quite there yet is because you need a little bit of confidence within yourself. You need to have that little extra push. That is going to come from your own internal state. That is going to help you to have that leap of faith to go forwards and have that step, have that courage that you need to actually manifest the person that you desire. With the Death card coming out in reverse, I can see that there's no need for you to change things up. There is no need for you to be different at the moment, and the way you are doing things is perfectly fine. You don't need to try and change yourself, because actually you're impressing a lot of people around you, and a lot of people are proud of you. So there is no need, even though you may feel like you have changed a lot as a person, everyone else around you is seeing you as being the exact same person still, and they are proud of you for being so integral, so true to yourself, and so honest to your beliefs. Maybe you have spiritual beliefs. I know I have a lot of Rastafarian followers and subscribers, but no matter what your spiritual beliefs and background is, it does not matter, because I can see that you're someone who is breaking the walls down of popular beliefs, because you're standing strong in what you believe, and it doesn't matter about the cultural differences you may have with other people, because you're putting them aside. So when it comes to your love life, I can see that you and your person are on the same page. I can see that there have been times when you have not known where it is that you wanted this connection to go in the future. But right now, you are sure that you want it to be together. And you are sure that the plans that you have made, which may have seemed impossible, which now are manifesting within your life, are the right choices for you. Now, there may be times where you may feel non-committal towards this energy and towards this relationship. And I'm seeing that you may even feel in fear at times, but that's not going, whoa, with the Chariot card coming out, that's not going to be a permanent fixture. But, wow, you are being taught right now by the divine actually how to use your light and your dark energy to balance out your happiness so that you can be a figure of responsibility for other people. Your light is so powerful, and your relationship is such a powerful, strong relationship, that you are guiding other people through this. So whether you are in current union with your person, or whether you are actually at a point where you've decided this life is not the best life to be in union with your person, the divine is still guiding this, and you are being guided by both the light and dark energies to live a life that is more happy towards and more true towards your soul's calling. This is one of the biggest things during Cancerian season that is going to lift you into your desired connections. You're not really going to be worrying too much about how it is that you're going to keep your person safe, or how it is that you're going to keep your connection sacred. As a matter of fact, you're automatically just going to know what to do at the right moment when the time is right for you. So, that was your love reading. That was all about what is coming up in love for you in Cancer season. If you want an extended, hit me up on my email. My link will be in the description. Bye. Now, I want to find out out for you guys a hidden secret blessing that you do not see coming. Oh my goodness. What? Wow. This is really interesting because we have the Magician in reverse. Now this is pretty cool because I can see that this is not necessarily the nicest thing to be bringing up in your reading today, but I can see that you have been looked into by the occult, and that has completely broken and fallen down. There are no secret societies anymore, and that is your secret blessing. That's your hidden gem, is that you're able to just go out into society throughout this month and live your life, live your best life, not worrying about if other people are joined together in cults. These cults have been destroyed, they're gone, they don't exist. And because of this, you're trusting in the divine and you're trusting in more people. Wow, this is beautiful energy. I can see that you are understanding now that there was a reason why things had to happen in your life the way that they did happen. And so your secret hidden blessing that is coming is a change of perspective. You don't need to put your walls up and your barriers up anymore. There is no need for you to put on and act anymore because the strength is yours. You are the person that the divine is calling to be the change. And I'm not saying this lightly. You are in the driver's seat. You are the person who is leading your manifestations. No one else knows what you are trying to create. If you do not communicate these things with other people, yes, we can telepathically communicate with one another, but it is less likely that if we are not using our throat chakra, we are not going to be able to communicate these ideas with each other. There is nothing on this earth that is too big or too grand to ever be able to achieve. There is nothing on this earth that you cannot do. I'm not just saying that because, oh yeah, I'm just here and I'm talking because I'm behind a camera or whatever. No, I've lived this. I've been through dark times, and I'm telling you, I've wanted to give up. But the divine has given me an energetic tap on the shoulder and told me, we're here for you, we've got you, everything's going to be okay. And once you realise that, everything starts to make more sense. So, the inspiration is yours to choose. This is going to go hand in hand with the Cancer Tarot card reading that I have just uploaded onto my channel, depending on when you watch this. Anyway, this inspirational time for you is not just a time for you to sit back and reflect upon your past and how you got here, but it's actually a time to generate new ideas. If you do not, I would recommend getting yourself a notepad and pen for this season. I stress, if you have not taken notes during this reading, watch this reading back when you get an opportunity. Save this video to a playlist and watch this reading back. Now obviously this is for what is coming up in Cancer, but the things that have been mentioned here are going to help you throughout your life. So I would recommend taking notes on it. I keep notes on nearly all of my tarot card readings, especially the really important ones. So, all of these ideas that you have coming up in your mind that are bubbling within your energetic field are actually positive markers for your own blessings. right now it may feel like you are at a point where you are struggling to get to the next point. But if you are able to use your inspiration right now and your creative ideas to your benefit, yeah, you may only just be having ideas and you may be thinking, I'm never going to have enough money to manifest this. Once you are able to write them down, then you receive the right kind of help, you will be able to manifest those things. This is how I work. Many of you out there are wondering, how is it that you are able to receive such amazing abundance all the time? I just practice. That's all I do, and I try to help you guys as much as possible, because I know that at the end of the day, while we may feel inside like we at times have to go along with what other people want for us, as long as we are being sensible, as long as we are keeping ourselves safe and our community and our family and our neighbours and whatnot safe, and we are doing what is morally just, then nothing else really matters. Yes, rules exist for a reason, but we are also supposed to realise as divine beings that sometimes rules are outdated. Now, I'm not telling you to go and break the law or anything like that at all whatsoever, but what I am telling you to do is to not allow other people to make you feel small for your own beliefs. You are perfect just the way you are. Again, I'm not saying go and do anything weird and nonsense. Thank you very much for watching. Bye. Oh no, I can't end your reading like that. Thank you very much for watching Pile Number 1. I hope that you enjoyed your reading today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye! So now we're going to find out just generally what's coming up in July for you. My Pile Number 2s, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much. So, what's coming up just generally for Pile Number 2 in July? Okay, I can see that you have felt embarrassed for trusting in the divine at times because you weren't sure that your manifestations were going to pay off, and you weren't sure that what you were trying to achieve would actually work out the way that you wanted it to. And because of that, you are a little bit resilient when it comes to manifesting new beginnings in your future. But with the Three of Wands card coming out, I can see that your best course of action is to carry on with your current plans, regardless of what that is causing to other people around you. Oh my goodness. Because you need to preserve yourself, and if you are to keep trying to make other people feel better, it's just going to cause you to feel bad about yourself. So the best thing for you to do is to just let go of what it is that you cannot have. Let go of the things that you cannot control, and continue to make progress. Continue to achieve the goals that you have set for yourself, because you are very close to achieving something that you did not know was coming. Don't know what that is, but because I don't know what it is either. This is the Wheel of Fortune, so this is your destiny. This is something that other people have perhaps tried to sway you away from, and they didn't want you to take this opportunity because they weren't sure if you were the right kind of person to take this opportunity. But I can see that with the Tower card coming out, with the Seven of Swords card, you just need to be careful, because I can see that the calling that you have manifested for yourself is a very bright and abundant future, but, and this is the big but, you're going to be the person that is responsible and in charge of looking after the situation that you have created. So it's up to you to take responsibility for what you have created, both the good and the bad. If there are times in life where you feel like you are the subject of other people's reality, well, yes, that is the truth, but whatever it is you have created here is very powerful, and you have almost broken off into a gateway of your own. So it is really important to make sure that you are looking after the people around you, as well as taking time to look after yourself. Well, let's find out what's going on in your financial abundance. Shall we, pile number 2? I got some cards today, which I'm pretty excited to be, not today, but you have to out me on everything, don't you? Okay, I got some new cards. For those of you that don't know everything, this is what's coming up in your financial prospects. The King of Cups is coming up, apparently. So this is a lot of money, but this is not just talking about a lot of money. This is talking about a life-changing opportunity. This is talking about a deep love and bond that you feel from the bottom of your heart, and other people are wanting to support as well, because they truly adore this connection. They love this connection, and because of that, you are finding yourself as someone who is a lot more powerful than you ever realized. Perhaps you are only just realizing how deep your connection truly is. Again, you're going to be very abundant because of this. And I can see that your abundance is something that you're wanting to share with other people. You're wanting to share your happy times with other people, which may look a little bit chaotic at times, because if you're sharing a lot of abundance with a lot of people, it's going to look a little bit chaotic. But you are being called to remember that the grass is not greener on the other side. So, if I being calm, patient, and waiting for this manifestation, this is what is going to lead you to having new levels of financial security and being able to protect your finances in a way that you hadn't actually realised you could. So your priority during Cancerian season is to look after your emotional health, not your financial health. Because I can see that you're going to have enough. You don't need to worry about your finances. You need to make sure you are looking after your emotional health so that you don't get caught up in other people's drama or other people's anxiety and trouble. Okay, now on a serious note though, let us find out what is coming up for you guys this month in love. Let's find out what is coming up for you in love. The Chariot. This is an interesting card. This is a card that speaks about forward action. This card talks about being able to progress with the way that things are going in your life in a way that is able to bring you peace rather than feeling like you have to charge towards things. You're going to feel like actually you are able to rest and find the time for yourself, and in doing that you're going to find that if there are any difficulties, any kind of problems that are causing you to feel like you are stuck at the moment, when it comes to your love life, I can see that you're going to be feeling like you're able to just focus on taking the high route. You may be challenged. You may find that there are times in your life where you are, well, during this month particularly, but times in your life in the past, you may have felt like people didn't want you to be in this connection, and because of that you may feel wary, but now you're starting to notice that people are not wanting to judge you. People don't want to bring you any kind of disharmony anymore. You're safe. So obviously the Chariot talks about being able to ride in the waves of life, being able to just wait until time is right for you, and then being able to go towards what it is that makes you feel like you are not only just abundant, but also that you are making the right decision in love. Wow, this is the Star card. So this talks about your relationship being so supportive and stable that you are able to take a real shine. You are able to stand in the limelight, and you are able to be yourself within this connection. You don't have to worry about what other people think about you. You don't have to worry about what your person thinks about you, because you know that actually your person is your person. The universe created your person for you. There is no way that you can miss your opportunities. There is no way that you can forget your divine mission, your divine purpose within this life. And because of that, you will find that the true connection that is meant for you is not going to miss you. You won't miss it either. I just saw a flash of light as I was talking, so that's really interesting, because it's showing me that it was golden light as well. It's showing me that not only are you manifesting this relationship, but your person is manifesting this relationship, because it is a healing relationship. Now, this is a rare opportunity that not everyone gets, so you should feel proud of yourself for being able to manifest this and for being able to ground this connection. Golden light energy is not the kind of energy of, it is high vibrational energy, but it is not the kind of energy of high vibrational energy that you will see 1 minute and it will be gone tomorrow. No, this is the kind of high vibrational energy that you can be sure is interesting, that you can be sure is meant to be the universe sent it to you for a reason. And I'm saying that you don't need to worry about other people anymore. You don't need to get angry or frustrated, because actually the reason why people are interested in you is because of how healing this connection is. Now, of course, there are elements of needing to protect yourself, but you need to make sure that you are doing what is not only right for yourself, but that is going to bring yourself and this connection a long-lasting level of peace. Because if you're not careful, you will find that if you try to give up or waste this connection, then you will find yourself in a position where you always look back and you think, that was the one that got away. That was my person, that was who I was supposed to be with, and I knew that it was, but yet I didn't take the opportunities and the synchronicities when they were right there in my face, and it wasn't out of fear, but it was out of ego or stubborn energy. So that's interesting. That's just something that you are being called to remember and to think about. Knowing your own worth not only increases the level of love within your connection, but actually it increases your opportunities for success. Because remember that your connection is always under divine judgment. So whether you are very private about your relationship or whether you are quite open about your relationship, it doesn't really matter, because the divine is always judging you. And I don't mean this in like, oh, the divine is always judging you, but what I mean by this is essentially if you think that you got away with something because you were not caught or you were not found out, that is not the case. And so both you and your divine counterpart need to make sure that you are saying your blessings and saying your prayers, and counting your blessings as well. Because sometimes in life we may feel like we don't have enough, but actually when we open our eyes truly and we look around us, we start to see there is more than enough. So again, the divine is likely judging you at the moment for doing very well, but it is always worthwhile reflecting upon the things that are not going so well in your life, just so that you can have time to pause and think about how to improve yourself in the future. Now obviously, we're human beings, we're constantly growing, we're constantly elevating, and we're constantly transforming, and that means that we have to leave room for error every now and then, or we would not be able to carry on growing or transforming. But it is so important and crucial for you to realise that the divine wants you to have a good life. If you're someone who is supposed to be helping other people as well, I see that you will be doing that. I see that you are sort of taking the lead to be a healer. And so what that means is helping other people is something that is not only bringing hope to you and to yourself, but it's actually bringing hope to those around you. And I see that you're likely going to be getting a pay rise at the moment as well during Cancer season, which is going to help you to be able to manifest all of the things that you want to within this connection and within this relationship. Because of that, I can see that you're going to be feeling like you are loved by the person that you love the most. And because of this, I can see that you're not going to be feeling insecure about yourself. So again, your ability to help other people, but to call your energy back to yourself and stay healthy is something that is inspiring other people. And actually, it may be something that you want to start teachings about yourself in the future. Either way, that is your reading for today. Thank you very much for watching today, and I will see you next time. Bye! Pile number 2. I didn't get your last little message about what you don't see coming up. So, oh, these are the wrong cards. This is what you do not see coming up during July. This is interesting. This is the Knight of Wands card, so I can see that there's something that you are feeling curious about. I can see that that is causing you to feel differently about your whole life. You may be questioning how it is that you came to be in this situation that you are in right now. And because of this, I think that you may be choosing to explore your life in more detail. With the Seven of Cups card coming out in reverse as well, I can see that what you don't see coming up, pile number 2, is that you may be going through a temporarily shortfall, essentially, where you are essentially times are not going to be good for you. As much as I don't want to say it, it seems as if this shortfall may cause you to feel pretty upset, which causes you to cut off a lot of people and a lot of situations that are causing you pain. So I can see that because of this, you're going to be using your intuition a lot more than you have ever used it before. And that's what will be coming up in July for you, is the fact that you're going to have to use your intuition more than you have ever realised. But that is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you, party. Hey, if you picked pile number 3, this is your reading all about what is coming up in July for you. Oh my goodness. Let's find out what is coming up. This is actually from the wrong deck, so sorry about that. Wow, this is amazing energy. With the Devil card coming out in reverse, this is showing me that you are free from all restrictions during this time. This is a time that you are going to really be not thinking about the past. Now, towards the beginning of the month, there may be feelings of the past that come up that lead you towards changing the present moment. But I can see that actually this is a time when you're going to be feeling completely unrestricted, and you're going to be feeling like you are able to do whatever it is really that you desire. Now this time is going to be a time that is crucial for you to do a lot of hard work that is needed. I'm not going to beat around the bush and tell you that it is going to be easy, but I can see that you are going to need to be less stubborn. That can sometimes be a little bit hard, but actually what you need to do is realize that we are all here to serve the greater whole. We are not here to serve ourselves. Now, of course, we must look after ourselves, but at the end of the day, looking after our craft, looking after our life, and looking after our home is also important. So, learning more about how to be free in whatever way you wish to be is actually going to teach you to be more empowered, and it's going to help you to free other people from situations where they feel like they may be stuck in darkness as well. I can see that with the Death card coming out, that it's time for you to let go of the stagnant energy that you are currently in, because while it may be comfortable energy breeds stagnation. Now, this is something that obviously we hear a lot in the spiritual community, not necessarily the way that I said it, but we hear that if you are doubting yourself, you're going to become depressed and stagnant, essentially. So in order to get out of this energy, it's important to realize that change is here for everyone, and once you start to shift your own mindset, it starts to become clearer how it is that you can not only work by yourself to achieve your goals, but also how you can respect other people's boundaries and give back to other people as well. Because I'm seeing that you are someone who likes to give to other people, and you're someone who likes to fill other people's lives with a lot of joy. You're someone who gets comfort and happiness from filling other people with joy, but again, this comforting energy that you are sitting in is the energy that is breeding the stagnation. So, now I'm not saying that change is something that can happen immediately or overnight, but what I am saying to you is that during July, you're going to see a huge, significant shift within your life that allows you to not only change your own life, but the lives of other people as well, for the better. Because I'm seeing that while you may have wanted to win, or you may have wanted to overcome other people, what has happened is there has been a lot of stagnant energy that has been created that has built up as a result of this. And now, if you're someone who doesn't want to heal the world around you, it is up to you to be the change that is able to just take a step back and say, I will allow the person that wants to heal the world to do that. So I'm seeing that you're going to be resting a lot, and this is going to help you to work harder as well, because the more that you rest, the more energy you're going to be having. So Cancer, this season is going to be a time for you guys to not just go with the flow, but to relax and to understand that changing your life doesn't have to be painful. It can be a pretty sweet experience. Wow, with the Emperor card coming out as well, I can see that you are definitely trusting in the universe to manifest your life into the way that you have been desiring. You are the Emperor for this season, and for your life, you are the Emperor. And this is showing me that you can put your mind to anything that you set your goals on. But not only that, actually with this card, there's a lot of yellow on here. And this is showing me that you are opening up your solar plexus, so you are probably eating more healthy foods so that you can help other people out as well. Because I see that you are someone who, with the red Jasper card coming out, you are so grounded within your own reality, and you are so powerful at whatever it is that you do, that you need to lend your healing powers to other people, because otherwise you will find that if you're not helping out other people and you're just holding it all into yourself, that's never going to create anything. All it will breed is more stagnant energy, which will breed disease and more turbulence. So again, you can always be the change. You can always be the person within your reality that wakes up and says, you know what, I don't want to live this kind of life anymore. I don't want to be the person that is stuck, feeling like I cannot do what I want to do because other people may judge, or other people may try to prevent me. So it's up to you to say, obviously you need to look after yourself and your community and the global community, but it's up to you to say, you know what, I'm the person that can take the lead. This is Aries energy, so this is fire sign energy, and this is fast moving energy, the type of energy that is there today and gone tomorrow. So you need to make sure that during Cancer season you are allowing yourself to just be in the moment, and you don't worry about whether the universe is going to have your back in the future. The universe will have your back in the future, but if you don't enjoy yourself now, you're never going to be able to de-stress enough to enjoy your future. So that is everything that I'm picking up on in this reading today, but thank you very much for watching. And so now we're going to find out what is coming up within your financial prosperity. What's coming up within your abundance? Let's see. This is the Page of Wands. This is a very interesting card because this is showing me that your hard work may lead towards you feeling like you have to gossip about situations that are not necessarily involving you. Now, with the Four of Swords card coming out, though, I can see that you're going to be doing lots of meditation, lots of rest, and lots of healing. And because of this, I can see that you are going to be clearing off any excess karmic debris. Now, this is not necessarily something that is planned. So it's not something that you have thought about, but I can see you maybe spontaneously just meditating here and there. And that's going to help you to improve your health, as well as helping you to heal your chakras as well. And that way you will be able to stay out of any trouble as well. Now I'm going to find out from Spirit, please, what is coming up for you guys in this season. When it comes to your love relationships. Okay, so we've got the Strength card coming out in the upright position. So I can see that the love that you have chosen already is the kind of relationship that is bringing you so much strength and abundance. You know that you are supported, and you know that you are connected in healthy ways, and you know that while this connection may seem wild, you feel tamed around this person, and you feel like you see the tame person of your person. Just take it however it resonates, but if you are feeling like you are wanting to reach out to someone that you haven't spoken to for a little while, I can see that your anxieties are going to be met with faith and confidence, and that you are going to be able to take the courage to have that leap of faith. I can see that although you may feel like in the past things have gone wrong, this is Leo energy by the way, brilliant. Anyway, although you may feel like things have gone wrong in the past, which is typical energy, Leo energy, right now, the energy that you are in is the time that is perfect and working well for you. Leo is the dominant energy for the sun sign because it's ruled by the sun, so it just goes without saying. Anyway, the fact that this card has come out in your energy is showing me that during this season you are going to be feeling a lot more brave, and this is going to lead you towards not only feeling like you are helping other people, but actually you're going to be feeling like and seeing the impact of where you have helped your own life. So because you have opened yourself up to new opportunities and had the courage to stand in your own light, I can see that your love connections are very strong. You are very bonded to the divine and to your connection. It's not like, oh, physical restraints and bounds. I can see that actually you feel supported by your connections, and whether you are within a physical whether you are in a committed relationship or you are not even in a relationship or not, I can see that you are feeling supported in your community enough to be able to help yourself out and prepare yourself for the future. And this is why other people are sort of looking up to you as a leader, perhaps. The pain that you felt in your relationships previously was actually something that you had to feel in order to learn how to gain that strength, because otherwise you would be stuck in this stressful energy your whole life. And the more that you have learned how to heal as a result of this, the more that you have actually taken your power back from people in the past who you maybe have felt backstabbed you. With the Tower card coming out in the reverse, I can see that in the future you're not really going to be wanting any committed relationships. I can see that you're probably not going to even want to be having any relationships of any kind, because I can see that at the moment your studies are more important to you, and you're not worried about if the world is slipping you by, because you are enjoying being part of it. So yeah, when it comes to your relationships, we have had the Emperor card coming out again, but this has come out in reverse this time. So this is showing me that when it comes to your relationships, you're going to be very reserved and held back, and you're not going to be looking for any physical or even emotional unions right now, because focusing on healing your physical reality is more important to you. It's not that you don't feel love, and it's not that you don't want to work with the divine, but what it is that you don't want to open your heart up when you are feeling pain and get yourself hurt straight back afterwards. You need to allow yourself time to heal. You need to allow yourself time to clear out the karmic debris, so to speak. Say if you have a pool of water, right, and it's got a layer of dust on the top. This is just a way to explain karma. The worst thing to do is to try and clear off the debris while the water is all jaggedy and swishing around. What's the word? While the water is sort of at high tide and it's crashing really heavily, you need to make sure that you are allowing yourself that time on the shore to wait for the water to settle before you try to move the dirt and the dust away. That way you can then get in if you want to. And that's how you're feeling when it comes to relationships. You're not wanting to get into any committed relationships or even into any connections with other people right now, because it is more important for you to focus on how it is you're going to heal yourself for your future. I hope that makes sense for you. Now, before we go, it is time now to grab a message about what you don't see coming when it comes to unforeseen changes. This is interesting because I pulled that card last time and I have shuffled the deck on camera, but I'm going to shuffle it again. However, you may feel like you want to watch pile number 2. Obviously I know that happens, but yeah, let's just find out. Okay, so I can see that with the Hanged Man, you felt like bad things were going to come to you, but actually the biggest unforeseen change is that the feeling of impending doom or dread that you were feeling is now being cleansed and eased. You know that nothing bad is going to happen to you or your family, and you don't have to live on the edge anymore. I'm seeing that you're not really feeling inspired to share these feelings with other people because you are worried that people might take it away at the moment. But I can see that this is going to be something that heals. So in the future you will be perhaps writing back to your family and letting them know, or writing music, or even maybe a film about what it is that you went through, so that I'm not saying that you went through anything that difficult. I'm just saying that you felt like you were on trial and that you were being targeted, or that you felt like you could not see your own future, your own destinations and goals. But again, the biggest unforeseen change is that you are now in the driver's seat, but you are also the master manifestor. This is the World card, which has all of the fixed star signs on it. Now this is showing me that you are someone who is not only practical and hard-working, but that you have the ability to actually collectively manifest. And when you do that, what happens is you not only send out a healing wave to your own friends, but you send out a healing wave to the whole human race. So you are being called to spend more time out in nature, because this World card is such a successful energy. You are being called to spend more time out in nature, because the more time you spend out in nature, the more time you are going to find that you are healing, cleansing, resting and recharging. And as a result of this, you're going to find that all of your worries are being eased, and that way you're not going to try to go back to your past. And that's one of the biggest blessings that is coming. I see that you're just going to be feeling so confident in yourself and so happy within yourself. Yes, you may have connections and you may have commitments in your life, but you're going to be working within your own mind state to realize that your own happiness comes from within, and you don't need to have external validation to make you feel better or to feel good about yourself. So you are going to be on top of the world, kind of. And that's one of the biggest blessings for July that you could possibly ask for. If you are someone who is dealing with some kind of psychic attack or evil eye, again, with the World card coming out, this is not something that's going to be a permanent fixture or a long-lasting fixture. I can see that you are learning how to protect your own energy. And this is going to help you to feel safer and more connected to the divine. Now, the last thing that you should realize for Cancer season is that while you may be in this very free, abundant energy of being on top of the world, you need to realize that there are other people around you as well. And I can see that when you come back from your realization that you are a powerful manifestor, it's going to be important for you to take with you into the future the powerful lessons that you learn on how to protect your own energy, how to keep you safe, and how to cut off situations that are not serving you, how to keep healthy boundaries, and how to stay in union with the divine. This way you will have more peace and more courage. With the caps looking into the wreath as well, I can see that you're definitely going to be protected as well. So, regardless of whether you have felt like you have not been at this place you wanted to be at before, actually the divine has stepped in and intervened to allow you to be the person that is in the driving seat. And as a result of this, you are taking your power back and you are freeing yourself from possible situations where you were uncomfortable. So, that is everything for your reading. and I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching this reading today. Don't forget to like this video and make sure that you check out the other video that goes along with this. You can check out the reading for your sun, moon and rising over on that reading. I will leave the link in the description box down below. As always, it has been my absolute pleasure to read for you guys today. Thank you so much for being part of my community. One love. Bye. Hello pile number 4. Welcome back to Holistic Healing by Tiamat. Thank you very much for joining me here on my channel. I'm so excited to have you back. Today we are here, as you already know because you've read the title and you've selected your pile. We are here to find out what is coming up in July for you. How exciting! Oh my goodness. Wow, this is going to be a month. I can already tell, but let's go into the general energy to find out. Pile number 4 was sponsored by my friends and family. Thank you very much. This is your general energy. But first, sit back, relax, and get comfortable. So, let's find out for your general energy what is coming up for you in July. Okay, with the Devil card in reverse, this is actually a really interesting energy because I can see that you're deciding that this month is a time where you don't want to stay stuck or stagnant in previous cycles. Very similarly to pile number 3, you are deciding, pile number 3 and 4 definitely go hand in hand in this energy reading today. You are deciding that you don't want to be trapped in negative situations anymore, so you are taking yourself out away from them, possibly out into nature, into safe places where you know you have friends within your community, so that you can actually keep yourself out of drama, keep yourself out of any kind of conflicts, because when you see outside in nature that the natural world is still forming and still working regardless of what else is going on around you, you will start to, I'm actually going out myself in a minute, so I implore you to join me. We can go and take some pictures of nature together, pile number 4. I look forward to seeing you tag me or email me with some pictures of beautiful things that you have been doing, or even posting videos. I love seeing new content all the time, especially beautiful new content. But as I always tell people, as Plato would say, and I know you would advise me too, pile number 4, because the number 4 is a number of stability and of grounding, and the picture that you chose is a very stable picture, as well as a picture that reminds you of that warm, nurturing feeling of being at home and being happy. So yes, pile number 4, I can see that you are realising that even if people around you are, and even if you yourself are only making small progress every now and then, it is still progress. So you are grateful for every opportunity that you have to be able to make this progress. And again, being able to get out into nature is going to help you to not have to work so hard, because you're going to realise that the world is forming around you and that you do not need to push anything. You are part of the divine and you are part of the divine plan. So regardless of whether you believe in yourself right now, or whether you may have had your self-esteem knocked down a little bit, it is important for you to actually realize that you are here on earth at this time for a reason. So I hope that this is empowering for you at the moment, because July is going to be a time for you to, you're going to feel like you are working hard at many points within this season, and you may even feel like you are manifesting things that you didn't want to necessarily manifest. But I can see that with the Page of Wands card coming out, the thing that you want or desire the most is coming to full fruition. So I can see that you just want to have better times with your friends and family. Without feeling like you are being judged, without feeling like you are being called upon to work towards something that is not your plan, is not your manifestation. Because again, the number 4 is a number of stability, it's a number of grounding, and it's a number of being able to stand up for yourself and to stand up for what you believe in. With that being said though, you want to make sure that you are allowing other people to say what they need to say as well, so that they don't get frustrated with you, and so that you don't become the victim of any kind of bullying or any kind of negative behavior, really. It's important to make sure that you are keeping yourself safe at the moment, because while other people may want the best for you, you are the only person that truly knows what it is that you can do for yourself and what it is that makes you happy. But yeah, July is going to be a hot month for you, a super hot month, and I can see that the good news that you're wanting, the good times that you are calling it in, are happening. So while you're just chilling out, relaxing, looking after yourself and letting go of the past, meditating and enjoying the present moment, the universe is aligning everything that you need to have your success and your victory. Wow, the Queen of Wands card, I can see that everything that you are trying to achieve with the Queen of Wands, you are the Queen of Wands right now. So I can see that if you are trying to change something about yourself, because the Queen of Wands is a very fast, hot, high vibrational energy. Yes, you're hot on the mark. And so you are able to really ensure that you are staying positive, while, because obviously fire sign energy is a positively charged energy, you're able to stay positive while you are actually helping other people out. And because of this, you're probably going to find that enjoying your time in nature is going to bring other people happiness as well, rather than before, where you may have felt like other people were judging you for this. You're going to be realizing that actually your work that you are doing is far more important than their judgments and their criticisms. As much as that sounds like a nasty thing to say, you are helping out masses. You are helping out millions of people. So if there are 1 or 2 people coming up in your energy that are trying to criticize you and judge you and telling you to stop doing what you are doing in order to help other people, you need to just stick up for what you are doing for yourself and realize that your creations are yours. You are naturally creative. Your sacral chakra may be opening at this time, and you may be feeling and experiencing different sensations within your reality that cause you at times uncomfortable sensations, because you may be feeling more creative and more playful. And as a result of this, people who are not in tune with their sacral chakra may be in a stagnant energy, and they may be looking at you as if you are a little bit Barney. But to be honest, you are the person that is creating your reality. So because of this, you need to keep going. You need to keep manifesting, even when it seems like times are so tough and that you can't keep going. You are the Queen of Wands. You are the creator. Now again, you may also want to work on your solar plexus chakra after you finish working on your sacral chakra as well, because while your sacral chakra is opening and balancing itself, your solar plexus chakra is going to need a little bit of work and treatment as well. So thank you very much for watching, and again, the best things that you can do in order to heal and work on your chakras are to get out into nature and to eat a healthy diet. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part of the reading. Pile number 4. Blimmin' heck. Can't get rid of you that quickly, can I? No, I don't want to get rid of you that quickly. Of course I don't. So, now we're going into the second part of today's reading, where we will find out what is going to be happening within your... Okay, so we're now finding out what is coming up within your career, pile number 4. Ooh, this should be juicy. Very juicy. You heard it here first, folks. This is what pile number 4 is going to be up to. Pile number 4, come on, spill the beans. We all want to know what you're going to be up to in your career. Because obviously, again, number 4 is the number of stability. And the number of physical manifestations. So, what is happening? What's happening in pile number 4's career, please, Spirit? Look at all of this gold. Look at this gold. What? Okay. I'm just kind of shuffling for fun now. Look how fast I can shuffle. Hold on, I'm doing it like this, right? But look how fast I can do it. I'm going to do it one time really fast. That didn't work. Okay, the first card came out. It's time to stop messing around. Wow, the 4 of Wands for pile number 4. Wow. So when it comes to your career, you may even be buying a new home or buying a new business. You may be like buying a new business out. You may be buying Holistic Healing by Tiamat out, or you may be going into partnership with Holistic Healing by Tiamat. Anyway, or just some other kind of side business or project that you have not told other people about. Sneaky. So, now, when it comes to the 4 of Wands card, I can see that whether the stability is going to be centered around your personal life or your career, it is going to be long-lasting stability regardless. Now, you are going to be very happy within the choices that you make this season, because I can see that during this season you are going to be making choices that you may have been holding back on making. Because you weren't sure of your own personal stability in the future. But now you know that you are able to control your own future, and seeing that you are seeing a lot more opportunities and pathways opening up for you as a result of this. And the fact that you are able to actually share your ideas with the right people, and you're not leaving other people out, but you're setting the right kind of boundaries so that other people are able to look up to and admire you without trampling on your back, without engaging too much within your energy field. That way you are able to heal yourself and your home environment in a way that is helping you to make long-lasting, stable changes, again, not just for yourself, but for your friends and family around you. And I can see that that is something that you are really not just keen on doing, but actually it's your passion. And with the Queen of Wands card from the previous energy being your overall energy, I can see that you are going to be using your passions and your skills to fuel this new creative venture that you are having. Wow, that is going to be amazing. But I don't want to go any further into this because I don't want to pressure your energy or make your energy feel like you have to have like the Four of Wands or anything like that. I want you to realize that your own future and your own stability is yours to create if you want to. And that doesn't mean to say that you won't have support from other people, but nobody else can tell you what to do. You are the only person that can make decisions. You can be guided by other people, but don't allow other people to tell you what's right for yourself. Think about what is best for your health as well as your physical finances, and that will help you to realise what it is that you truly love the most as well. Pile number 4, you may also need to get some malachite to protect your heart at the moment, because if your heart chakra has felt like it has been shaky, wobbly or unstable, you will find that malachite is the right kind of protective stone that you need to keep yourself safe. Okay, pile number 4, now we are going to find out what is coming up for you in your love life. So let's find out what's coming up within your relationships and your love life. Okay, so when it comes to your love life, I can see that you're no longer juggling things that are causing you to feel pain or anxiety. I can see that you are standing in an energy of knowing your worth. That is why you are standing up for yourself, and you're calling your energy back from situations that are no longer serving you, which is why you're not allowing other people to play with you, and you're not playing games with other people as well. So I can see that there was a lot of pain within your connections. I have to be honest, with the Queen of Wands coming out in reverse, there may have been... So if you've had projects that have not worked the best way, it's important to realise that you need to take time to heal yourself so that you can heal your projects. Because I can see that the things that you are wanting to create will be able to be achieved, but you need to start being able to write them down. You need to start being able to take the time out to really think about what it is that you are manifesting in a logical way. Now, sometimes that may be a bit difficult to do, especially if you are in situations that are causing you to feel overly emotional, or situations that are draining you and taking a lot of your energy. So what you need to do is take some time, spending time away with someone or something that is repleting your energy. And that's one of the reasons why the Queen of Wands initially came out in the reverse position, because you are being called to realise that if you do not take the opportunities that are being given to you, you will not be able to manifest what it is that you need to create, the peace and the crafts that you're creating. I can't think of anything better than that to say, to be honest. Just the crafts that you're trying to create. Because, again, if you don't have the energy, you may have the resources to do it, but if you don't have the energy to do it, whatever that may be, whether you are opening a new business, whether you are going on a new holiday, whether you are writing a new book, it's so important for you to actually first fuel yourself before you fuel your projects. I myself sometimes struggle to realise, we all do it, that we need energy before we can give other people love, healing and energy. And sometimes we may feel selfish for healing ourselves first and foremost. But if we're out there unwell, sick and drained, then we are not going to be able to manifest healing for other people. I hope that this makes sense for you. Wow! Wow, I was so shocked there, because with the Ace of Wands card coming out, especially after the Queen of Wands card, you are being inspired, perhaps by people who love you and who care about you a lot, to get yourself out of situations that are causing you heartbreak, and instead to go towards situations that are causing you pleasure, and to choose situations that are causing you happiness. Now, I see that there was times when you felt like you had to stay restricted or bound to situations where you were not inspired anymore. You were not feeling the same level of passion as you were in the beginning. But I can see that you're choosing yourself, and this is causing you to have a lot of offers. And again, you're not going towards those offers, but those offers are helping you to boost your self-esteem so that you can create a better world for not only yourself, but for the future generations. That is amazing, amazing, beautiful energy. Now, one last thing for what you don't see coming is going to be, please Spirit, what last thing do we not see coming for pile number 4? Juicy, juicy, let's get the tea. Come on, spill it, spill it. Ooh. What you don't see coming with the Strength card in reverse. This is really interesting because, again, this is going hand in hand with what we saw in pile number 3. Is that there is no need for you at the moment to protect other people. I see that you are worried about other people in situations that you are not in control of. And because of this, this causes you to feel anxiety at times. And The divine wants you to know that actually your personal strength is your ability to look after yourself. Now, I know that sounds like something, you're someone that worries about other people. I can feel that within your energy, part number 4. But actually, the way that you are able to heal yourself has inspired the people that you are the most worried about to heal themselves. Because when you are too worried about other people, you may find that you're empathizing with them so much that you're getting into the same situations that they are in. And I'm not saying that there is anything wrong with being in a bad situation, but what I am saying is, if you have the opportunity to heal yourself, and I'm not saying that's easy, then you need to find the strength within yourself to do that, so that you can inspire these other people to do the same thing. Even if you feel embarrassed about the things that you have been through, there was a lady on Lion's Den. I'm not going to go too much into this story, but there was a lady on Lion's Den who had an awful thing happen to her, and she opened up a sort of charity where she would speak about this publicly to other people, so that she could help them if they were going through something similar. And I'm not saying you may not like public speaking, and you may not like that kind of thing, and that's not something that I'm suggesting that you do. But you may actually want to be a children's presenter, or like a children's television star host, which is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye a lot. But you need to find the strength to be able to actually say, I'm worth it, and to realise that you are the person that is being prepared for these roles and these situations for a reason. The divine loves you, the divine cares for you, and the divine sees who you are as a person. So exactly what you are wanting to happen is happening. Now, this may be a bit creepy at first. It may feel almost as if you're trapped in a reality that you created for yourself, and it may be happening exactly when you wanted it to happen as well. But I am seeing that the joyful times to experience with your friends and your family are not just coming for you thick and fast, but they're kind of chasing you. Even if you're just chilling out in nature, meditating, you're going to find that there's an elderly person or a child that is inquisitive about what you are doing, and they're going to come up and ask you, hello, is that, say for example you've got your dog with you. We all have pets, so yeah, exactly. Say for example you've got your dog with you, right? You may be having people coming up into your reality saying, please, can I stroke your pet? It's so gorgeous, he's so fluffy. And you may at first feel a bit insecure, and you may want to rush away because you're like, this is just my dog, this is just my pet fairy dog. Sorry, I had to. Anyway, but you're going to find that other people are like, well, if you're ever free on a Monday afternoon, I've got a dog too, and I want to walk dogs too. And then you're going to find that because of this, you're making so many friends within your community that you're sharing mutual interests with people that you love and that you want to spend more time with. And as you find more mutual interests with these people, you're actually going to find that new group activities will open up, and you'll be able to go on, say for example, if you do backpacking or hiking, or even if you just do movie nights, girls' movie nights or boys' movie nights, because I know boys have movie nights too. Like, they're a little bit different to girls' movie nights. They don't sit around in pyjamas and eat popcorn. They sit around with beers and they talk trash and they laugh at people. They laugh at people a lot. If you want to know what happens at boys' movie nights, I've been invited to boys' movie nights before, and they're not that exciting. It's just a bunch. Sometimes they swear a little bit. Yeah, they swear a little bit. And they just talk bad about other people. Well, they don't talk bad about other people, but they laugh at other people, whereas women will be a bit catty, is the best word to explain them. Oh, well, I saw that person doing this the other day. But never mind. That's what is going to fuel your connections, actually, is having fun together. And knowing that you're not being serious about what it is that you're saying or you're planning or you're doing. You're just finding a way to release your stress and release your steam together with other people who have mutual interests and beliefs. So the last thing for you to take home is that the unforeseen changes and situations that you are not going to see coming is that your heart is going to be healing so much. And this is one of your biggest flexes. This is one of my biggest flexes too, I'm not going to lie, as a healer. Yes. Anyway, you're going to find that the Three of Swords that were placed in your heart in the past have gone. Your heart has completely healed over. Your toroidal energy around your heart has completely regenerated, and actually you have a new wall around your heart, which you may not have even known could even happen, because you may have felt like you were going to be stuck in this heartbreak energy for the rest of your life. But you are being called to realise that the universe and you are going now into a new cycle. This is a new cycle, this is a new shift, and you are perfect exactly the way you are. Please believe in yourself, pile number 4. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to share with your friends and your family privately or even publicly if that's what you choose to do. But make sure that you are staying safe. I love you from the bottom of my heart to the bottom of your heart. One love and namaste. See you next time. Bye. See you next time. See ya. See ya. Wow, look at these beautiful flowers that my mum got for me. I'm so amazed at how beautiful they are. Look at these. She was given them in church today, and they're just perfect. They're truly so beautiful. I'm so grateful. I'm really so thankful for them. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mummy. Wow, look at these. They're fabulous. Cool, it's getting late though. I'm about to go to bed, so I'll see you next time though. Thank you very much for watching. See you. Bye. If you like flowers, like and subscribe to my channel. See you. Bye. Hello, pal. Hello, pal number 5. Welcome back to Holistic Healing by Tiamat. Let's find out what is coming up in this month of July for you guys. This is pretty exciting. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. As always, it is a pleasure to have you here. Let's jump straight into this reading and find out what is coming up in July for you. Oh, the Queen of Cups. Wow, this is a really interesting card because this is showing me that you are allowing yourself to face your emotions, which is really important, but that these are going to be quite positive emotions, but you're going to be sharing with other people these positive feelings that you are having, rather than just thinking, oh my goodness, life is so great, and smiling to yourself. You're going to be telling other people This is the reason why I am smiling. This is the reason why I am so happy. And I can see that because of this, you're going to be releasing any kind of judgment that you have had in the past. And again, because of this, you are going to be in this energy where you are able to nurture yourself. Wow, this is very powerful energy. This is definitely something that you have been working on for a while, because the Queen of Cups is an energy that is reflective, as well as an energy that is patient and nurturing, as I already mentioned. And for this to come out during Cancer season, this is really showing me that you have done the needed internal work actually to get you to your desired future. Now, you may have felt previously like you were working, because again, with the Queen of Cups card coming out in the past position for the general energy, this talks about working really hard and feeling like you're not really getting anywhere. It talks about feeling like you are putting a lot of energy into your creations, whatever that may be for you, and finding that actually whatever it is you are growing doesn't seem to be forming or shaping itself as quickly as you would like it to. And again, as a result of this may cause you to feel a little bit insecure at times, and you may feel the need to sort of check that what you are doing is actually the right thing, and you may again seek external validation, but you are being called to remember that you are in the driver's seat. You know what is best. So again, with this Queen of Cups card coming out, I can see that actually you are going to be embracing your connections, as well as standing up for your own beliefs. This may be something that you have felt within societal pressures, that you are not meeting the norms, or that you are supposed to be changing, but actually what you are doing right now is extremely healing work, and you are being called to remember to keep your eye on the vision. You may want to grab an angel aura quartz at this time to help you to actually be able to communicate with the spiritual realm as well, because the Queen of Cups energy card is an energy card that talks about being able to connect with your own intuition as well. And if you look at the Queen of Cups on this card, this is definitely represented by Piscean energy, as well as just knowing that you are an infinite manifester. You can't really see the infinity symbol in this card. You are a powerful manifester with infinite abundance. So I can see that you are just sort of allowing yourself time and energy to know what it is that you are trying to achieve out of your life. So I can see again that for now you're going to be leaving your fears in the past, so that you can connect with your more emotional side, and this may cause you to be more creative as well. You may be wearing the colour blue more often during this month, or you may also be wearing the colour green as well. You may also be wearing the colour turquoise. Take it however it resonates, but you are definitely someone who is very loved by the divine, and you are being watched over to ensure that you are staying safe. Now, with the Page of Pentacles card coming out, this is talking about being able to gain money quickly and easily during this time. So during Cancer season, I can see that it's not really a concern of yours to get money, because you're going to have enough money already, and you've already got enough money. But I can see that there will be a few opportunities coming up for you where you may be my self-employed pile, or you may be my entrepreneur pile, or you may be my sort of directors or something like that. But I can see that you are going to be accepting extra forms of income. There's no harm in that. I can see that while you may already be retired, or you may already be living your dream life, you are just sort of taking each day as it comes, and you are sort of just checking your emails, checking your work phones, and just seeing, like, checking your social media accounts as well, and just sort of seeing what's going on, just sort of seeing what you feel called to do each day during Cancer season. Because actually I can see that you're not really wanting to, because this is a page energy, that you're not really wanting to work too hard. Now, that's not to say you're lazy, because again, you've probably worked really hard for the rest of this year. We're 7 months in nearly. So I can see that actually now you're realizing that you might as well just go with the flow, you might as well just chill out, and you might as well just take each day as it comes. So again, because of this, you're going to find that more opportunities open up for you, and that you're going to be able to have your own freedom and independence. Wow, this is definitely going hand in hand with the other readings that I've done, but this is especially pile number 3, but this is talking about the Hermit card. In the future is talking about actually being able to be private about what it is that you are manifesting, without feeling like you are keeping secrets, or not keeping secrets, but without feeling like you're being secretive, and without feeling like you are being deceptive, because you're not being deceptive. I can see that there is a need to be private, because it's like, say for example, if you're getting someone a birthday present and you want to surprise them, I can see that you don't want them to find out about it beforehand. And this is that kind of energy. You're sort of in this energy of wanting to help other people, or wanting to make a stable change for your future. And again, you just want to make sure that everything is not necessarily perfect, but that everything will go to plan, and that your feelings will be intact as a result of this, because you don't want to rush into situations and find that you are putting your heart on your sleeve, or you are manifesting, because the Hermit card is the card of being able to manifest without telling other people that you are making new changes for yourself. Now that might sound like a bit of a strange thing to say, because actually the Hermit card is a card, it's ruled by Virgo, so this is a card about being able to shield yourself and being able to cloak your intentions. So I can see that you are aware of what is going on, but other people are not. Now you may be worried that other people are aware of what is going on within your manifestations, but actually they're not. I can see that maybe there may be like one person or a couple of people that know what is going on within your life. Like they may know exactly what is going on within your life. But I can see that the general population doesn't know. And that is something that is going to bring you a lot of comfort, which is, again, what the Hermit card talks about. Being able to feel comforted within your reality. Now I can see that you may actually be having a complete change up within your family dynamics, and because of this you may just want to be a little bit private about the changes that you are going through at the moment, because you may be worried about sort of if other people find out about the fact that you had to make changes in your life, that you will lose public recognition, that you will lose your friends, and that you will lose your family. You may even worry that you will lose your partner or the people that matter the most to you. But I can see that actually the more you take time to hold yourself back, the more you take time to actually nurture yourself and heal yourself, the more people are going to come around your life, the more people are going to come in and are going to help you. This may be something that you have not been used to for a while, and this may be something that causes you a little bit of anxiety at first. But I can see that you are going to be really happy about this, because now that the lockdown is over and that there is no need for us to self-isolate anymore, I can see that you are going to be having sensible get-togethers. You may be having sort of like, if you are a feminine energy, you may be having like tea parties, or you may be going to the cinema and the movies. And if you're a masculine energy, you may still be going to the movies still. There's nothing feminine about going to the theatre or anything like that, going to a musical show. But if you're a male, you may be going to sports shows, or you may be watching sports on the television or something like that, and I can just see that that's going to actually allow you to feel like you are healing yourself. And again, if you're a female, like a feminine energy, I can see that taking pride in your studies as well as your health is going to help you to feel like you are, like say for example, if there is a much needed healthcare appointment that you have put off, I can see that you are going to be making that trip to the doctor during this season, because you are really prioritizing your own health at this time. So that is the general energy of what is coming up during Cancer season for you guys. That's really beautiful, beautiful energy. Now we are going to find out what is coming up for you guys within your financial prosperity. What's coming up for you in your finances during this beautiful, lovely water sign season? about that. Also, excuse me for any noises going on in the background. So what is coming up in your financial prosperity? Ooh, the Page of Cups. Wow, this is beautiful. I can see that with the Page of Cups card coming out. This is showing me that you're going to be releasing the feeling of needing to impress other people. What I mean by this is that when you release your feeling of needing to impress other people, you are going to be able to manifest more money within your life, because you're not going to be feeling like you are only able to make decisions. Say for example you've got a company and you want to make a new decision and you are worried that it is going to hurt other people's feelings. You're going to be making decisions that are the best for your financial abundance right now, because you know that in the long term this is what's going to be best for the community. And I can see that this is something that may be hard for you to actually... I've got Vaseline on my lips. One moment. I don't want to pause it again, because the last time I paused it I accidentally cut it off. So that's going to have to go off now then, because that's got that in the background and that sounds horrible. What point is that at? Doesn't matter anyway. So anyway, as I was saying, I can see that you're just going to be able to enjoy yourself, and you're going to be feeling like life is actually good, life is joyous, and that you can take time to be where it is that you are trying to be, rather than feeling like you have to fit in with the crowd. And I know this sounds like a bit of a unkind thing to say, perhaps to the community or whatever, but I can see that you're not really worried about other people at the moment, because you're just happy about what you are manifesting for yourself and your family. And that might feel like something that is a little bit different for you than ever before, but I can see that you are just sort of making the decisions that are needed to ensure that you and your family and your friends and everything can have a good life. So yeah. There's a lot of synchronicities and dualistic energies during this reading, so I can see that you may be calling upon a friend's advice, or someone who is a trustworthy figure within your community or connections, because you know that when you go to this person, they will help you manifest a way to guard your financial abundance and your security. And you may decide to journal a lot of your experiences that you are going through during this time, so that you can keep a track of what is going on, not only within your life, but within the collective. And I can see that maybe you might want to even write a book about it, or you might just want to maybe even write a film you are just changing at the moment, and you are thinking about all of the different things that you can do with your life. And this is why you're in this Page of Cups energy, because you don't want to tie yourself to something and realize that you can't do what it is that you most desire. So I can see that you're leaving your options slightly open at the moment so that you can, in your career field, so that you can do as much as possible, and so that you can gain as much experience and knowledge about all of those things and wisdom about those things as well, because I can see that you're someone who is going to have a very long and abundant life. And because of this, you are wanting to fill your abundant, long and blessed life with opportunities to learn more. And with those opportunities that you learn more, you can not only free your own self from suffering, but you can help to free other people from suffering too. And I can see that that is something that you are really passionate about. So again, with the Page of Cups card coming out, this is something that you are just sort of using your emotional wisdom to guide you in a way that is actually helping other people. But you may be like not necessarily a water sign male, but you may have major water sign placements. Scorpio may be a major placement within your chart. Just take it however it resonates. It may not be your sun or your moon sign. It may be like your Mars or your Lilith sign or anything like that. But I can see that actually you are connecting with your emotions in a way that is allowing you to. And the reason why I did mention that is because these placements are able to use this energy for their own psychic healing. And I can see that that is something that you are going to be exploring during this season. And that is something that is causing you to experience many blessings within your emotional healing journey. So that is everything for your financial side of this reading. It is just worthwhile remembering that this month is going to be an important month for you to stay on top of your game when it comes to your career, because you're going to be experiencing a lot of different changes and a lot of different shifts. But I can see that what it is that you are opening your heart to during this time, like I can see that you're someone who's very passionate about your work as well as your hobbies, and I can see that what it is that you are opening your heart, this thing is going to bring you financial abundance because of your dedication to it. And again, I can see that you are going to be feeling good about yourself because of the way that you are dedicating yourself to this. So that is everything that I am getting for your financial energy, but please do stick around for what we have coming up in your love. Now we are going to find out what is coming up for you, pile number 5, within your love life. How exciting! Oh, very juicy. So now we will find out what is coming out for you in love. This is interesting. When it comes to your love life, I can see that you're going to be resting and recharging. I can see that you're probably, if you're in a committed relationship, going to be extremely happy within your connection, and this is going to cause you to feel as if you are at a point in your life where you are realizing that you don't really need to change your life around too much. I can see that you are happy with your situation, pile number 5. This is something that is causing you to feel a deeper level of satisfaction within not only your personal relationships but also with your relationship with spirit. And I can see that this is something that is super important to you. So that is definitely one of the reasons why the Four of Swords card is coming out for you guys, just so that you can understand and take the time that is needed to rediscover what is important for you, and that way you can actually heal your own vitality. I hope that brings you more clarity. Within your relationships at the moment, this is the time to give more love again, because recurring on this theme of recovering your own vitality, it's important to make sure that you are also helping those around you who are helping you to build, also by being grateful for these things. This is going to help you to see more of those things. So again, you have to make sure that you are giving more in order to receive more good things back, because otherwise, if you are taking more or just staying neutral, the universe will find that you already have enough. So with the Ace of Wands card coming out, I can see that this connection, this divine counterpart, is actually bringing you a lot of joy, and is also a very passionate connection that is inspiring you to change your life for the better. So that is maybe one of the reasons why the Six of Pentacles card was coming up, because I can see that as you move throughout the end of July, you're going to be realizing that it doesn't really matter how much of yourself you give away to other people, or how much of yourself other people take from you, because, and I'm not suggesting that you give your life away to other people, what I'm saying is, at the moment you may feel like you have been, because I am seeing that pile number 5 is a number of giving. This is a elemental number, and so this is a number of a masculine number of sometimes overexerting yourself, because it is such a transformative number that is so deeply connected with change. 1300 on 1300 on the clock. Anyway, it is super important to make sure that you are following your passion, because when you do feel inspired to change, you will notice that actually you are helping other people. But as I was saying earlier, you need to make sure that you're not having your kindness taken for weakness. I can see that you are so inspired at the moment, though, that it doesn't really matter about what has happened in your past, or where you may have given. Knight of Pentacles energy card is the bottom deck energy, where you may have possibly, potentially even paid people to do things that I won't be mentioning right now. that is none of my business. However, that may be one of the reasons why you need to give back more now, because you took more previously, or vice versa. And again, as I was saying, because life path number 5, or pile number 5, if you just chose pile number 5, is a number of giving, you may just have found that you have given too much of yourself and now you are feeling a little bit burnt out. So it's important to make sure that you are just healing yourself and meditating. So that, again, you can definitely make sure that you can, if you're getting prepared to sort of like chase something, it may seem right now that is intangible, but meditation is going to bring you the right time to really reflect on your situation so that you can balance yourself and heal yourself, so that in the future you can follow your passions, not just chasing things, but practically ensuring that you have thought about these things first and foremost. Then you have gained the energy that is needed to go towards whatever this may be, which is actually a very stable energy. And then in the end of the month, I can see that you are going to be chasing your love. Now, this may not be something that you are even prepared for right now. You may not even be realizing that this is going to be happening. You may be a little bit shocked that it happens. But I can see that you are going to be using this masculine fire sign energy to charge towards and to take the charge that is needed to go towards your highest destiny, what you feel is your calling. Because spirit can only guide you. It's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And I'm very much seeing with these cards that you are very much wanting to go to the water, and you're wanting to drink, and you're wanting to plant your own fruit and vegetables by the side of the water so that you can grow these vegetables. And I can see that that is causing you to feel like you are now at a point where you are happy, and so that means within your relationships they will be stable. Once you get your emotional and mental health sorted out, you will see that your love life is definitely improving, if not the way you want it to be. So lastly, before we go today, I want to find out any unforeseen changes that you do not see coming within your life. Thank you very much, Spirit. Let's find out, please, any unforeseen changes that my pile number 5 doesn't seem coming in their life. Let's knock out any negative energy. I mean changes, not challenges. So, pile number 5, these are the unforeseen changes that you do not see coming in your life. Okay, I'll take this one. wow, this is really interesting. The King of Cups, I can see that you are going to be taking charge of your emotional side. But actually, the way that this is going to cause changes within your life is that you're going to be, say for example, if you are a director or an actor, you're going to be using this to your advantage. You're going to be using your emotions in a way that is going to be helping you. Now, I'm not suggesting that you're going to be out there crying publicly or out there yelling at people, but what I am saying is you are going to be realizing that your emotional side is not something that you have to feel guilty about. Rather, it is something that you can actually use to your advantage. So because of this, all of the different things that have been accumulating in your life that have caused you to feel more emotional will be the source of your creative inspiration. And I can see that actually that is going to be one of the things that helps you to find your stability during Cancer season. That's really interesting energy. So you're not really going to be too worried about other things that are going on in your life, because you may actually be emotional about your projects you have coming up. I can see that you are going to be carrying on doing what it is that you are trying to achieve, and that is one of the things that's so shocking, because you are continuing on your different ventures and your different projects without worrying too much about if you seem like you are emotional, because again, you're going to be using these emotions to your advantage. As a result, I can see that you're going to be learning more about your emotions and your own mental health. This is something that you may have been trying to work on for a while, but this season is going to allow you the time and the energy to do so. No more arguing and battling with people, because Cancer season is going to be a time for you to just relax and get on with things. I can see that Gemini season may have been a season where you felt quite on edge, you may have been fearful, and you may have even expressed your fear to other people. So that may have been one of the leading goalposts towards you changing, and I can see that you are now feeling like you have done a good job with what you have done. You may obviously still feel like there are certain things that need to be changed, certain things that need to be worked upon, and certain things that are not quite aligning within your life at the moment, but I can see that the biggest unforeseen change for you, pile number 5, is that you are overcoming all of your challenges. That is one of the significant factors towards your success, so that you can be propelled now into a new destination, and then you will feel a sense of pride as you look back upon your life and you realize you have actually done so much, you have achieved so much, and you don't have to worry about who you are. You you may have won like awards, and you may have won a significant amount of public support, and you may even feel a little embarrassed about this, because you may feel like you just wanted to do the job, or you just wanted to help other people, or whatever it is you were doing at the time. I just feel like you're now going to be having the time to look back and feel happy and proud. You may even be crying with tears at some points, because you are almost shocked about how is it that I have managed to be able to achieve such a large amount in such a small amount of time. You may have been competing with somebody, but I can see that regardless of whether you have been competing with other people, or whether you have just been taking your own initiative and generating your own ideas, actually you are now feeling proud of yourself. You are now feeling like you have done what is called of you for this time. So that is everything. I can see that with the King of Cups card, this is Cancer season, and this is the Cancer card. You may be collaborating with other people, because that's a Cancerian thing to do. You're going to be homemaking, and letting go is going to be one of the biggest things that you can do to improve your mental health. When you feel like things are not working right for you, I can see that you're just going to be letting go. Maybe you might be going out into nature and meditating. You might be going out to a source of water, and actually that is going to help you to feel like you don't have to push yourself in work or in your relationships, and that's going to help them all to just sort of fall naturally. So I hope that this helped you today, and that is everything that we are going to be reading in your energy. But if you did want to get a extended reading, then there will be the option to grab one of those. Just let me know in the comments down below if that is something that you are interested in. I will also leave my email in the description box. So I'm not actually doing a pile number 6 today, because I do just want to meditate and relax and just sort of enjoy myself with you guys. But I am going to be doing a little ASMR themed oracle reading for you. So firstly, I'm going to grab some popping candy. So we're going to be having some Barbie pink apple popping candy. Oh, I spilled it. Oh no. Too much once. your oracle card. Okay. This, above all, to refuse to be a victim. So, during Cancer season, it's important for you to stand up for yourself and your rights. Even though this is a pink card, it is important to make sure that you are using your masculine energy to protect yourself, but also, if you are traveling, to make sure that you are using your logic and your rationale to make sure that you are not falling the victim to any scams. Because again, many people will be out there during Cancer season, and you may find that if you're traveling, you may have the odd street performing artist or whatever out there that is trying to trick or scam you. But it's important to stand up for yourself, to know your worth, and to refuse to be a victim of anyone else's games. So I can see that you do know that you're worth more than people's games. You know that you are better. I'm not saying that you're better than anybody else, but that you are better than falling for a trickery or a mockery. Because of that, you will be taking more time for yourself, but also you will be taking more time to spend time chilling out with the people that you care about, rather than feeling like you need to do anything. You're just going to feel like, oh, if I want to read a book with my friend, we can just read a book together. If we want to go to the beach and we want to read a book, or we want to, I know that's a very feminine thing to do, so for those of you that are masculine out there, you're like, well, I don't want to read a book. You might go to the beach and have a barbecue or drink a bit, but please take your rubbish and your litter with you. Anyway, I can see that because of that though, you are going to be just feeling more free, and you're going to be having more free time. So yeah, and anyway, that was all that I am getting for your energy today. If you wanted to get the extended reading, I will leave the link in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.